My name is Pia. I'm an astrologer and manifestation coach, and I'm doing another reading today. Just want to keep it real. I'm on my period. And yeah, but I felt called to do reading today. So I was pulling some cards already. I'm probably going to pull some other cards as well in the reading. But what I see from here is that the energy that you are currently in is very, very beautiful. I feel like you are just coming out of a phase where you are very much to yourself. You were in hermit mode for a long time, and this might be even years that you were in a hermit phase. This doesn't mean necessarily that you were just by yourself all the time, but it could be that you were definitely choosing to be by yourself a lot of the time. But it's just like this feeling of getting to know yourself on a deeper level. You have been, especially I feel like in the last 2 to 3 years, what's significant for me is like the last 6 to 7 months have been extremely, extremely healing in terms of um, your relationship with yourself, let's say. And due to that phase, this inner search, you actually became way more authentic and you actually realized how unique you are. And yeah, it's just like you got to know yourself on a deeper level, and that's where the magic happens, because when we are like getting to know ourselves on a deeper level, really like also working with the parts that we maybe usually suppress, that we don't want to see, it's like we are seeing ourselves for who we truly are, and we are learning to love ourselves more, with all of who we are. And I feel like this is a deep, deep longing that you always had, to be loved by other people, to be loved, to be seen for who you truly are, with all of your sides, not only with the beautiful sides, but also with the ugly, let's say, with your shadows. And you have been on a quest to actually give that to yourself, to actually hold space for all of your parts, hold space for who you are truly. And it's very healing to do that. So I just want to let you know that that you can be so proud of yourself, that you took the time to really deepen your relationship with yourself. And with that process, a lot of the old stories, a lot of the old ways of thinking, your identity has shifted a lot. So you've undergone a big, big transformation. You're still in this transformation, obviously. Um, our life is a constant transformation. This will never end. But I just want to share with you that, especially the last 6 to 7 months, as I said, or 2, 3 years, were especially significant. And you are stepping more and more due to that inner transformation. You're stepping more and more into your true purpose, into the highest version of yourself. And you are actually rediscovering your a lot of your skills and talents. And those skills and talents are, I feel like a lot of your skills have to do with sensitivity, with being like very intuitive and very empathetic, not only towards yourself, but also towards other people. Um, I feel like a lot of your gifts are also about how to deal with loss and how to deal with specifically harder experiences or challenges, or like experiences there that maybe are not seen as positive from the ego's perspective. But as you know, There are no negative or positive experiences. It's just experiences. Everything is just an experience. And I feel like you, yeah, you have really grown through those challenges and you have become a more humble, more empathetic, more intuitive, more sensitive version of yourself due to that. And that's also your biggest gift. That's what actually makes you, yeah, that's what actually helps you to become this beautiful butterfly that you are meant to be. Because I pulled the judgment card, but it's actually, I see her being the butterfly and this like light around her. So I feel like because you have gone through a lot of loss and it was not easy, you became so resilient that nowadays transformation, change, loss, it doesn't it's not that you are not caring, that it's not that you are, that you are numb to it at all. You feel it, but you know that you are strong enough to hold a lot. You know that you are strong enough to hold a lot. You are very, very resilient. And resilience gives you a lot of inner safety and a lot of yeah, love for yourself. And it also makes you very empathetic to, other people's challenges and other people's loss. And it's very beautiful. What I see, the highest potential is a mother star. So for some of you, this might even mean that you are on a journey to motherhood, that you are actually on a journey to really becoming a mom in a physical way. For others of you, it's not as literal. It's more like you are stepping more into your inner mother, and you are a mother for many people. And by mother, I mean a nurturing force in this world, and that's so, so, so important. All right. Okay, so let me pull some more cards now to see where this is actually going. So, so for a lot of you, I feel like you've been healing your relationship with money, and actually, it's not it's about healing the relationship with money in terms of receiving for your gifts. So this means that the more you are allowing yourself to be authentic and really, not, yeah, not be, yeah, I feel like in the past, maybe on this, you have had this idea that, the more money you have, the more validation in terms of financial validation you get, the more you are, happy about what you're doing. And this is actually something that you are changing. You are actually prioritizing your own joy over making money at the moment. And that's actually what brings in the money. But it's it was necessary for you to have this inner journey of really understanding yourself more, of really, validating yourself on a deeper level in order for you to really feel safe, expressing yourself more authentically. And this is what brings in the money, because you're now not focused anymore on getting outside validation in terms of money, but you are actually focusing on your own joy, your own creativity, and you are really seeing, okay, what lights me up? This is the path that I'm taking. And it's not about the money anymore. So that's really, really beautiful. Let me see what else wants to come here. Yeah, your communication. Your communication is going to be, you are going to express yourself more and more authentically. And I feel like due to that inner shift, your communication gets more and more, um, you're mastering your communication. You're expressing yourself in a way that's really authentic and truthful to you. And that is what, you know, gets you the validation, but it's because you have this inner validation now. So that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like the way you're going to express yourself brings you a lot of inner balance and harmony. Maybe in the past you have doubted yourself a lot. You have been in the space of consistently like overthinking what you're saying, not wanting to trigger other people, not wanting, yeah, almost being so fearful of rejection, right? Because rejection meant for you in the past that there's something wrong with you. But you are actually rediscovering or challenging this, you challenge this inner mindset or this inner fear of not getting rejection and then feeling like abandoned, of getting rejected and then feeling abandoned and making it mean that there's something wrong with you. Now, what you are now stepping into is knowing that rejection actually doesn't, it's not something scary, it's not something to fear, it's just redirection, you know? And it just allows you to see, okay, if I'm completely myself, if I'm authentically myself, and somebody is rejecting me or somebody is or you know my audience is not liking what I say, it's still okay because as long as I'm true to myself, I feel safe within myself. Yeah, you are not afraid to lose. You're not afraid to lose. You are not afraid of rejection anymore. And that's what actually helps you to express yourself authentically. And that what is what draws in the validation. But it's because you gave yourself the validation first. It's not because you waited and you molded yourself in ways so that other people like you, so that other people see you. No, you saw yourself first. And that's what actually creates this beautiful um, ripple effect. Yeah, I just see a lot of like influence as well. I see a lot of influence. I feel like you are somebody who is going to attract a lot of people, a lot of, you know, there are a lot of like eyes on you. That's what I'm seeing in the future. A lot of eyes on you. A lot of people are feeling inspired by you, are seeing you because you are undergoing this transformation and you are letting go of this fear of loss. You're letting go of this fear of rejection, and that actually is so, so powerful. And it allows you, as I said, to step into this beautiful version of yourself that you were meant to be all along. And with stepping into this new version of yourself, there are more and more eyes on you, more and more people are seeing you. But it's not that you are dependent on it anymore, you know. It's something that comes very naturally. So, so beautiful. Okay, let's see if there's something else. And also, not only eyes on you, but also financial abundance. There's a healing process at the moment happening. Okay, what are we? What is this? Yeah, again, you are like, you know, you are focused now on all the gifts that the past hardships, the past losses have brought you. You're not so focused anymore on what you have lost, but focused on the things that are still in your life. You know, you are very grateful for what's still there, and you are just like so okay with letting go of the past. The Five of Cups is actually a card that talks about like loss, being, as I said, like being very, you know, almost hopeless, feeling not seen, feeling not valued. But what I'm actually very much drawn to in this card are the two cups in the middle. Do you see all these cups are spilled except for those two in the middle? So you are actually, you know, you are okay with those cups being spilled, and you are focusing now on the beauty that is actually coming with you, on what on the yeah on the gains that you have got through loss, if that makes sense. And that's so beautiful. And this is actually what helps you to move forward in a way that's way more authentic, as I said. And that's what calls in a lot of people, draws in a lot of people. You are inspiring a lot of people in the future. And it's a very, very beautiful process. And you have, you know, you've always been um, really, yeah, you've always been on this path. That was always meant to happen. You know, that's what I'm seeing. So you are on track. A lot of the times we are feeling scared that we are behind, you know, that maybe we have, you know, taken a wrong decision in the past, and that's why we don't feel like we are actually on track. But the universe really wants you to know that you are right on track, that everything that happened in the past was meant to happen, that it needed to happen in order to get you into the version of yourself that is truly authentic and that is, you know, meant to inspire a lot of people. You have like signed up for that. And, you know, the inner stability, the inner strength that comes with being okay with rejection, with being okay with, you know, losing, with being okay with not getting validation is so, so strong. And this inner strength now leads to a new beginning, especially in career for you, and forward movement. Um, yeah, I see a lot of like success. I see, maybe also for some of you, this might, you know, this could even lead to some kind of traveling again, or yeah, because I have both on both of these cards that I pulled now, the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. Both of these cards have travel on it. So for some of you, this is really about a new adventure starting, basically, and a new beginning in career. So that's very beautiful. A lot of success is coming your way, definitely. Um, yeah, I'm very, very excited for you. I think I'm going to wrap up this video, this reading. I think there's already a lot said, but as a little bit of a, you know, summary, you really have gone through a lot of challenges in the past. You have gone through a lot of like losses in the past in order to become that very sensitive, very empathic, very beautiful version of yourself that you needed to step into in order to, you know, inspire a lot of people with your warmth, with your intuition, with your empathy. And this transformation is now leading to a lot of success in the material world, in the physical world. But now you are not so dependent on it anymore because you are really you know that the most your priority is your joy. Your priority is your inner fulfillment, and that is what actually helps you to create the abundance that is waiting for you. I hope that makes sense. Um, yeah. I'm so excited for you, and I hope this reading is finding you well. Again, as I always say, please, you of course use your discernment. If the message doesn't resonate with you, then it might not be for you. But I very much trust that you are coming across this video for a reason. So if you made it until the end, loves, then put like a star in the comments, and I see you in my next one. Bye.